welcome to the first edition of Pnfm on YouTube. I used to have a radio show before, but I got lazy and I got interested in the whole video thing, but now I'm doing what I kind of enjoy, which is the radio thing. I'm posting it on YouTube instead of making the MP3s like I used to because it's just easier. But I'll make sure that I won't cuss as much as before because, as Nick mentioned, he listens to this at work, and Nick is one of the hosts of footfoot.blogspot.com. Because of the nature of the website, I'll be talking mostly about football and soccer, but I'll have a little bit of other sports kicked in. But for this first one, I'll try to focus on soccer and football, try to find out my format. I was watching ESPN 2 yesterday. Bruce Arena took over for the Galaxy after Beckham's pick for coach. Rude guilt. Just sucked. There's me trying not to cuss. You proud of me, Nick? But he sucked. So, I mean, they scored a lot, but they also got scored on a lot. So what are you going to do? Bruce Arena, big time, no offense, all D, boring soccer. So we'll see how Galaxy fans like it. Saw them against the Fire. They were okay. Had the defense up. First time in forever. They didn't have a goal in the first 60 minutes either way. I think the best part about that game, though, was just when that first goal kicked in for the Fire. Bruce Arena's face, he had this, what did I get myself into? That was terrible. This team is really bad. Why am I here? I just want to sit at home and do my old people thing, whatever that is. So, good luck to Bruce Arena and Galaxy fans, because you're in for some very boring soccer that'll get you nowhere, because he sucked for the USA team, he sucked for the New York Red Bulls, and he's going to suck for the Galaxy. Have fun. I also watched the women's soccer team win gold medal. Anyway, so the men's soccer team, no, I'm just playing. I'm not going to ignore them that much, but I will say this about women's soccer when they won gold. Remember the time you were watching, maybe you were watching, you probably weren't watching, but there was those images of Mia Hamm, they won and she took off her shirt and there's a bra moment like, oh, she's hot. Well, this girl who's all tatted up, last name Kai, she took off her shirt too. But the results weren't the same. She got to show her tats and bra, but boy, that was pretty gross. Unless you're hot like her, you probably should keep your shirt on. Thanks. But really, I really did enjoy watching the women's game, if you could believe that. I actually enjoyed watching probably the best women's soccer player, Marta from Brazil. She plays like a man. That's why she's so good. As I'm recording this, though, tonight, the finals for men's soccer. Incidentally, I picked Brazil to win because I'm one of those bandwagoners, and I actually thought they were going to do it this time, but like they show everybody, they suck. Terrible. Brazil's known for that very flashy soccer that everyone likes to watch. It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters until they play Argentina. Messi's the number one player in the world. Not Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Messi. And Brazil looked like crap. They looked terrible. And they're overrated. That's all you can say about them, They haven't won anything. But tonight, it's Argentina. It's Nigeria. And I have a little soft spot for Nigeria because I met the African football player of the year in 1994, Emmanuel Amuniki. Really nice guy. And he kind of gave me the history of Nigerian soccer and stuff, so I'm kind of into them. So I'm hoping they win, especially since my friend picked Argentina, and I don't want him to be right, because I'm always right. And the last thing about soccer, for those of you that look at the Foot Blogspot, you'll have seen my picks for the EPL table. I picked Tottenham to win, then Chelsea, then Man U, and I got a lot of negative responses, and that's okay, because I'm not a follower like all you people. Yeah. But one thing for sure, Man U, even though they were out with a bunch of people, got hurt or whatever, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't playing, Tevez wasn't playing, pretty much they're only two good players. They're just overrated. I mean, 1-1 with Newcastle. Told you, Ollie. 1-1. They suck. It's a long season, yeah. But I stand by. Man U is an overrated team. And when Cristiano Ronaldo leaves, Man U fans better be holding their ankles. Now, switching over to the NFL. I have to, because I hadn't mentioned it yet, I have to mention about Farve joining the Jets, Aaron Rodgers leading Green Bay. I was never high on Aaron Rodgers. If any of you have read my old stuff, I always made fun of that guy. That guy's so overrated. But it's funny because once Farve got dropped from Green Bay, Green Bay's chances of winning the Super Bowl, the odds went to 10-1. And I really don't see that happening. I do think the Jets probably won't make the postseason, which is good for Green Bay. But I don't think Green Bay is going to do very well either. Aaron Rodgers sucks. And Bears fans like Nicky P know that anyone with the kind of... I mean, Aaron Rodgers don't even have that much hype. But he's about as good as Rex Grossman. And ask Bears fans how he's doing. Gene Upshaw, he died. He was the Players Union head dude. And I'm not going to hit a guy while he's down. He did what he had to do. There was some controversy with him. I mean, he didn't get any, or he didn't take care of the people who had retired. But, he got them the deal that they have now, the free agency and all that. I still think they don't have a very good deal. I mean, they could be dropped any time once they bust their knee or something. But hey, Gene Upshaw is very important for the history of the NFL. So he will be missed, but not by a lot of people in the union. They wanted to get rid of him. It's kind of a messed up way to think, but what if, because remember, he found out that he had cancer on Sunday and then dies 4 days later. Now, maybe that's not rare, but maybe the players union kind of... Nah, I won't say any of that stuff. That's kind of messed up, right? Thanks for listening, and bear with me as I kind of work out how I'm going to do this show. I just kind of wanted to get it out of the way. The first one out of the way, and then just figure out kind of how I want to do this. But I really want to do this just for the 5 readers at the Blogspot. So, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Things are gonna be different now, you'll see. All the dirty laundry loves me. It's getting aired, and with heavy rotation, you better have a damn good explanation.